They're all dead. Don't have to wait this time, 'cause I'm giving up on my sense of control.
Speaking of holding up well, we'll start with yours. Mario Tennis, Nintendo 64, one of the maybe my favorite tennis game ever, honestly.
No, I'm sorry. I like the action of the Wii Tennis more, but this one was an introduction to what Wii Tennis was going to become. You had your super shots and everything. And Daisy, this was our first introduction to Daisy. I feel like
Daisy, I can't do it.
well, back from Game Boy, like we actually she had a voice and she had
Mario Land.
a thing to her, like finally from the Game Boy, like, oh my God, this is Daisy, and I remember like playing this game. I would rent this game and I would be like, who the fuck is Daisy? And then it was like, then a friend of mine was just like, dude, this is the princess from the, well, they said that it was the princess from Donkey Kong, which is believable, but they were wrong.
Who is Pauline, by the way, which is neither.
That was Pauline. But no, Daisy. Daisy ended up being, the princess from, of course, Super Mario Land. And which damn Mario, like, no wonder Peach was fucking Luigi. You were leaving the Mushroom Kingdom, go.
When Super Mario Land came out, I think we were just so excited as kids to be able to play Mario on a Game Boy. We didn't realize it was from an alternate kind of universe in a way. It was a different cast of characters besides Mario. We were just so happy. Like, we knew this is kind of weird because the music
there was Mario, and Mario was in a sub. Mario had a submarine.
Yeah.
Plane.
In a plane, and the very end. Well, spoiler alert! Like very end, you fly something in the end of the game.
But at the very end, you have a plane. Yeah, no, I mean it was definitely a way to design to keep the Game Boy version exciting because it was black and white. But
you had a fucking plane, right?
Yeah, you definitely get in a plane.
Yeah, it's been a while since.
Definitely get in a plane. But and then you had Super Mario Land 2, which holy shit! I mean, you went to a world where like it was like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And everything was huge, and then you go into another door, and then like you were the giant. Do you remember that? Fuck, man.
Which was a twist on what we would see in Mario 3 with Giant World, but there wasn't that where they flip it like they did.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Yeah, that didn't. Like there are sometimes like I've played Mario Land 2 like recently and been like, this is a really innovative Mario title.
Even 3, where your fucking Wario was really fun.
Well, yeah. 3. That was the first one where you are Wario, though. But I'm just saying, as far as being Mario goes, I don't know. And then you had the Nintendo comics too, where
Yeah. Mario Tennis. We could talk, guys.
Yeah.
We could talk about
sorry.
Mario,
Yeah. Going back to the subject, Mario Tennis 64 is a really excellent game, though. You had your super shots, your little tricks that you could pull. The cast characters was really great. Honestly, though, even the graphics pretty much hold up. Of course, the crowd's like flat. I think the developers weren't necessarily Nintendo based; they were Camelot.
Yeah,
was who developed
Camelot did that. They did Mario Golf, and it's weird they did Golden Sun. Talk about a jump from Golden Sun on the GBA to fucking Mario Tennis and Mario Golf. And the Mario Golf game on GBA, I don't like it. It's a boring ass RPG where like you're kids and it takes you 20 minutes to actually play golf. It's kind of dog shit.
Oh, really? Yeah. I never actually played that one.
Don't.
But
because it starts off like, oh, it's Mario and golf clubs, and all of a sudden it's like, where's all the Mario characters? You're just kids on a boring golf resort, and it's like bad animations or what the fuck is this? Anyway.
As far as the sports game goes, though, you did pick me a good one. Unfortunately for me, growing up, when this game came out, this was also at the age of GoldenEye 64 and around that time, so I completely almost ignored the title when it came out. I remember renting it, buddy of mine being over, and we ended up playing my own copy of I can't remember if it was Cruising USA or GoldenEye, but we were just that age where it was like, we want to see girls in bikinis dance while we race, or like we want to shoot each other. So like it kind of got put to the wayside. Like it was a fun game to play for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we stopped playing it. Mario Baseball, on the other hand, that one was a fun one to stick with, but something about Mario Tennis, it just seemed so basic and just a little too kiddie that it got dropped for me as a kid. Now as an adult, I'm kind of like, Mario Tennis is pretty fucking badass. But yeah, with that being said, though, the rating of the game that you gave me, I'd give it an 8.5. It's a fun fucking game. It's got a good cast of characters. Even Birdo is one of your playables. Hell yeah.